the courthouse. Welcome to the Loop, Wingery, and Sports Company. Hi again, everyone, and welcome to River Parish Football. Eric Richey, pleased and honored to be joined by West St. John Athletic Director and Head Coach Robert Valdez. Coach, already a share of another district title, 4 in a row, a chance this week with a win against White Castle for an outright.
Yeah, we don't like to share. we don't want to share. We like to win it outright. We like to go into the playoffs with a lot of momentum. Very big football game, and we're excited to be in this position. The kids have worked hard, the coaches have worked hard, and we just need to finish the deal.
For the next 30 minutes, we'll be talking to Coach Valdez. He brought plenty of his Rams players and assistants with him as well. We'll talk to them, our friends from Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, as well as find out more about this place, the Loop, Wingery, and Sports Company, where we did a show, Coach, almost 2 months ago now, right. And this place just opened up when we did it the last time. There's a lot of energy here. This is a great place.
It is. It's a great place. It's a little bit something to have at home. And have a big-time sports ball atmosphere. You come in, you get great food, you get great atmosphere. You're always going to talk about Ram football when you come in here. And I don't know, I'm addicted. I tried not to come as much as I do, but I'm a regular.
I know you are, and I saw you eating some of those awesome wings when we walked in here. Yeah. A former Ram football player, Edgard Alexander. This is his place, one of his players. His son is one of your players. Right. And let's talk about this West St. John team. Once again in the top 5 in the state. 7-2 record. You've won at least, I think, 4 games in a row now. And again, a matchup with White Castle to win an outright district championship.
Right.
This game against White Castle, Coach, I remember when we first started the site, I mean, they got you near the end of the season, and you got them again in the playoffs.
Right.
You haven't lost to them since, and you've put up over 50 points an average over the last 3 meetings with them. Right. You've really handled them well.
Yeah, I don't do well with losing. I don't know if I like to win more or I hate losing more, but they bring out the best in us. They really do. They have a quality program. Coach Thomas does a great job over there, but it's just a situation where you have to establish yourself and try to be the dominant team in your district, and I think that they do. They bring that out of us, and we've been playing well against them. They're going to be a quality ball club, and they're going to come in. They're tremendous speed. There's not too many teams that I can say that have more speed than we do, or just as speed as we do. But they're one of them, and so it's always been pretty much a dogfight. That's why we have to pretty much try to put them away and keep them away, because they have the potential of always creeping up and getting you.
St. John, a 30-6 win. It was a little bit of a slow start, right, but you ended with authority, and I knew you passed the ball a little bit more.
Well, I mean, I think that St. John's is another quality ball club that's really been hampered by injury. They're well coached. Coach Crocker does a good job with those guys. They're always going to play hard. So you get them on the road. It was senior night, so we knew we were going to get their best, and it was very, very physical. We did throw the ball a little bit more just to see if we can get some consistency in a passing game with a young quarterback. We generally don't want to throw it as much as we did, but we need to sometimes be able to do that in a situation if it calls itself for us to do that in a real game. So very proud to get out of there with a 30-6 win and escape, serious injury, and not have nobody get really injured. And just to be where we are right now, it's a testament to the work of the coaches, the players, and everything that's involved around West St. John football.
Time for us to take a look around the River Parish. Highlights from teams that were home last week in Week 9. We'll get more with Coach Valdez when we return at the Loop, Wingery, and Sports Company here in Edgard. Let's roll highlights from Week 9. Lutcher and Bel Air getting a head start on Halloween, playing this game on a Thursday. We'll pick it up second quarter. Bulldogs trailing 8-0, but not for long. Jontre Kirkland finds Eldontre Davis. That's a 41-yard touchdown pass, and just like that, the Bulldogs were on the board. Closing seconds of the first half, and again, Kirkland finds Davis going across the field, cutting back, breaking tackles, and he's into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. 39 yards for the score, and it's a 15-8 Bulldog lead at the half. The Bulldogs would score again. 4th touchdown pass of the night for Kirkland, the 3rd of which going to Davis, who makes the sweet catch in the back corner of the end zone, and Lutcher goes on to win 43-16.
I just don't know where we were the first half. I don't know, but offensively we had 5 possessions. We scored 2 touchdowns and we fumbled 3 times. And I'm tired. The turnover is the biggest play in football.
Let's get to the Hahnville Central Lafourche highlights. How about this to start your game? The very first play, a kickoff return goes right to Ricky Preston. He's a senior as well. He's going to take it all the way to the house. 94 yards. That's how you start this football game. On senior night, a senior scores first. Austin Perrin, young man's been getting better each and every week. The sophomore quarterback hooking up to Brandon Singleton, and there goes the River Parish football reigning player of the week. A 58-yard touchdown, and Hahnville led 14-0 still in the first quarter. Back to that Hahnville defense, more pressure, and Jacob Plocky. He's going to intercept that ball, and the big defensive lineman gives the Hahnville offense prime time field position. That led to another touchdown. It's Mike Neal, injured since that Landry Walker game week 2, shows some nice touch here. 4-yard touchdown pass to Devontae Clark, and Hahnville led 28-7. Everything going Hahnville's way on this night. Fourth quarter, freshman kicker Matthew Boyer lines up for the field goal attempt. It hits the upright, but look at this. Ricochets right through the uprights. It's good. Hahnville led 31-7. Hahnville's won 4 straight games, winning tonight over Central Lafourche 38-13.
It was on my mind. I mean, Coach always said, how do you want to go out? And I said, I want to go out as a champion.
We on a hot streak right now. We just got to keep it up and do what we do and hopefully be a high seed in the playoffs and take it from there.
The East St. John Wildcats looking to close out the season strong, a Week 9 showdown with Terrebonne. Theme of this night, interceptions from the East St. John defense, in particular that guy. Amani Martin was all over the field, literally on both sides of the ball. It set up another Wildcat drive. Beautiful catch here from Jared Jackson. The Ragin' Cajuns will love plays like that. Special teams getting into the act here. Terrebonne looks like they're going to down the punt, but look at Antonio Parks on a full burst of steam. Not only scooped the punt, he's going to score the punt. Look at that speed. Arizona's going to love plays like that, Antonio. A 68-yard punt return, and East St. John had everything going on this night. Second half, more of the same. Amani Martin, this time in the backfield, on offense. Takes it in from 5 yards out, another East St. John score, but Martin wasn't finished. Now on defense, the linebacker, opportunistic, a ball hawk, call him what you want. He's all over the field. Martin this time would not be denied. No surprises this time. A 40-yard interception return to the house. Martin's third interception of the night. 5 in all by the East St. John defense as East St. John goes on to a 48-21 win. Now 5-4 overall, 4-2 in district play. Riverside ready for a little trick-or-treat action, hosting Sophie B. Wright. Rebels' first offensive possession, Hardell Mack chewing up yards on the ground. Not only did that move the chains, it helped open up the passing game for Jordan Loving. Any freshman quarterback in the state playing better than this guy? In the flat, Devon Julian. Explosive move for Julian, who scores and would also return a kick later for a touchdown. Rebels cruise 49-6. They're now 9-0. St. Charles ranked 4th in the state in 3A, hosting Lusher. And it's Austin Weber, the quarterback, barreling home late first half for a 21-0 lead the Comets would take to the break. The workhorse on this night in the backfield was Justin Loop. Here's 54 yards of his 163 on the night. Loop takes it all the way down to the 4-yard line. Very next play, fittingly, Loop would score. A 35-7 Comet lead at this point. Defensively, Eric Lewis would cap off the scoring with an interception and a return to the house. Lewis takes it all the way back, 49 yards, and the Comets win in cruise control, 45-7. They're now 7-2 overall, closing district play at 3-1.
Credit to all kids. I mean, it wasn't the best performance, but I think, you know, at a certain point, they did enough to get by, and the defense was resilient when they needed to be in certain spots of the game.
River Parish football is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, the Buckwalder Insurance Group, the Sports Pub and Grill in Destrehan, and by Tachi Insurance.
In sports, you strive for first or best. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional is both. The region's first comprehensive sports medicine program with a team of the best sports medicine trained experts. You're serious about the game, we're serious about your safety. With advanced concussion testing technology and certified athletic trainers, we're keeping athletes safely in the game. Play hard, play to win. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional will help you play it safe.
Hi, I'm Will Sermon with the St. Charles St. John Parish Farm Bureau. Our mission is to provide you with unmatched customer service and attention.
Hi, my name's Robert Palmisano. We have a local network of agents for the fastest claim service possible.
Hi, I'm Andreas Hackman. We offer reliable long-term security for you and your family.
Hi, I'm Sheldon Cannon. We are a representation of our company and our community. Real service,
real people.
We are Farm Bureau.
Watch out, River Parishes. There's a new place you have to check out. It's the Loop and Wingery Sports Company at 2403 Highway 18 in Edgard, right next to the courthouse. Great wings, great atmosphere, and a great place to bring the whole family. Just ask West St. John head football coach Robert Valdez. It's the Loop Wingery and Sports Company in Edgard. Small town, big dreams, crafted with love. Welcome back to River Parish football. Eric Richey alongside West St. John AD head football coach Robert Valdez. This is what Coach had before the show. We're going to give this to some of our cameramen. First-hand knowledge, unbelievable stuff right here.
That's the spicy barbecue. That's my favorite, spicy barbecue. If you have to be a real trained wing connoisseur to step up to the TNT Buffalo. That had me coughing earlier.
A wing veteran and a heck of a coach as well.
I am.
And right now doing one of maybe his best jobs ever. In his 7th year at West St. John, you've won 5 games now in a row. Again, this was supposed to be a rebuilding year, Coach. What are you doing in the top 5 in the state again?
We don't do that rebuilding thing around here at West St. John. We have to win now. I mean, the kids, you can't tell the kids that they're not supposed to be successful, and they're very resilient. A lot of these kids have been waiting for their turn. It's next man up, you know. So, I mean, you're talking about you got guys that have been waiting behind Colin Favorite, Jeremy Jackson, Austin Howard. All 3 of those guys have stellar high school careers.
What do you tell the players now that you're at this point in the season? They're on a roll. They've got their confidence very high. They're going to play a very formidable opponent to round out the regular season. And then you got playoffs. Do you coach them any different? Or how do you approach it? What's your philosophy?
Well, it becomes a little more psychological now. We know what we can do. We know physically where we are. We know who can make the plays. And the biggest thing that we challenge our kids now is understanding how to handle success with humility, understanding how to love one another, and how to play for one another, and understanding their role. Everybody has to have a role, and do your job and be the best at your role.
Yes.
And then if everybody can do that, then we're going to be successful.
Well, you've done a fabulous job to this point. Let's take another break and meet our Buckwalter Insurance River Parish Player of the Week. When we return, our friends from Thibodaux Regional Medical Center will join us, and then we're going to close out the show with you, so don't go anywhere here at the Loop. I know you got friends and family all over the place. We'll catch up with Coach Valdez after this. Here now the candidates first up for the Player of the Week. Our candidates for the Buckwalter Insurance River Parish Player of the Week. Letcher wide receiver Eldontre Davis, 6 catches for 185 yards, including 3 touchdowns in Letcher's 43-12 win over Bel Air. St. Charles running back Justin Loop, a career-high 163 yards rushing and a touchdown in St. Charles' big win over Lusher. Riverside quarterback Jordan Loving, the freshman threw 4 touchdown passes as Riverside rolled to its 9th straight victory of the season. East St. John linebacker / running back Amani Martin. Defensively, 3 interceptions, a forced fumble, and a pick 6. On the offensive end, a rushing touchdown to help East St. John power past Terrebonne. And St. James quarterback Luel Narcisse, 149 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. In the air, another touchdown and 131 yards as St. James beat Carver 47-14. Our Buckwalter Insurance River Parish Player of the Week after this. The Buckwalder Insurance Group has been servicing clients for over 20 years. Our Destrehan office, right off of River Road on Shake Snyder Lane, is here to handle all of your personal and business needs, whether it's auto, home, life, commercial, or business insurance. The Buckwalder Insurance Group is here to help you prepare a strategy to achieve your financial goals. Also with offices in Kenner and Boutique. Stop by or call to get a quote today.
My name is Amani Martin, and I'm the Buckwalder Insurance Player of the Week. Last game, we just came out, we had to get a win. We were coming off a loss. We just wanted to come out and give our fans a show, and the ball ended up coming my way. Every time it came my way, I ended up making a big play on it. Every time the coaches call my name on offense, I go out and I do what I got to do to help the team. And I just ended up in the end zone a couple times. The first interception, I seen they ran a flat route with a curl behind it. So I just synced off and played the sticks, and he ended up throwing the ball. He tried to throw it over my head, but I went up and got it. And the last interception, he kind of overthrew the guy, and I went ahead, I went get it, and I took it back to the house. I had an open lane. Nobody really came to chase me down. I mean, guys like me, Xavier, and Nigel, we condition a lot. We know we have to go both ways, so we just come out and prepare and do what we have to do to help the team and try to get a win every week. Something about me, man, I got the biggest heart you ever find. It's not just on the field, off the field. I'm a leader. I got good character. Everybody, I get overshadowed a lot, but it is what it is. If I plan on going to college and playing ball, hopefully I end up at Tulane or UL, but only God knows.
Realty Executives, where the experts are. The best agents are the most professional and knowledgeable. The best agents are executives. Realty Executives, serving New Orleans and all surrounding communities. Now with offices in Metairie, New Orleans, Mandeville, Herrero, and Destrehan. Realty Executives, where the experts are.
Hi, at Tachi Insurance, we can do it all, not just life, health, and employee benefits. But now we've expanded our product portfolio to include all commercial lines of insurance. At Tachi Insurance, we can truly be your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. At Tachi Insurance, you get personalized service from Natalie
and Kelsey Tachi.
In sports, you strive for first or best. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional is both. The region's first comprehensive sports medicine program with a team of the best sports medicine trained experts. You're serious about the game, we're serious about your safety. With advanced concussion testing technology and certified athletic trainers, we're keeping athletes safely in the game. Play hard, play to win. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional will help you play it safe.
Welcome back. It's the Loop Wingery and Sports Company. We got a couple of Hall of Famers here next to us from Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, and I'm not kidding. Mayfield Armstrong to my right, to my left, Coach DuPont. And Mayfield, we do have a Hall of Famer. 40 years of coaching, 3 state championships here at West St. John. Coach DuPont, congratulations going into the Louisiana High School Hall of Fame coming up in January, a well-deserved honor. What does that honor mean to you, Coach?
Well, it means a lot, especially when you come back to Edgard, because that's the reason why I'm here. That's what I'm getting in, because of what I've accomplished at West St. John. And so I'm very proud to say that, and I will continue to say that. So it's an exciting day for my family. It's an exciting day for the community of Lucy, Edgard, and Wallace, and all the accomplishments that we did together when we were here. Had a great team.
When you think back of all those years, of all those state championships, and Coach Valdez is about to get, he's already got a share of a district title, trying to get his 4th straight now, hopefully for an outright. What stands out to you about the games, the wins, the titles? When you think back on your career, what stands out?
Well, I think tradition now. I think the word tradition comes to West St. John. It carried on. Coach Denbo had it for years, and I was fortunate enough to follow two coaches behind him and continue what he did, set the ground. Coach Valdez is doing a great job. What I'm so proud of is that we're doing it with our kids. There's no outside athletes coming in, and Coach can tell you he's been with them for 2 years now as their trainer, and we've got some great athletes at West St. John.
Well, they got some great representatives at Thibodaux Regional Medical Center. It's the kind of quality that Coach DuPont, Coach Rodrigue, Mayfield Armstrong back after, I mean, we've talked before, all the levels of football that you've done. You know, Thibodeau Regional Medical Center in this area, very lucky to have quality guys like you, and it's hard to believe we're already at week 10.
Oh, week 10, goodness gracious. I'm blessed to be here. We've got so much excitement going on at Thibodeau Regional. You know, we've been with you. We're coming up on the end of the season. We're going into extended play. But we've had so many topics we've talked about. It's great to associate with your company. It's been a great ride here. We've talked about our wellness center, a $73 million building that's paid for, second to none in the world. We're going to have it in Thibodeau and servicing our region. We've talked about physicals, preseason physicals, exit physicals after the season. We've talked about concussion and our expertise and the staff that we have and the equipment we have to evaluate concussion. We've talked about strains and sprains, when to use ice and when to use heat. We've talked about a number of topics, and it's just really, you've got a quality company here, and we're glad to associate with you. We're real proud of our association with the local high schools in the region. We've inked a deal with Nichols for the collaborative agreement with Nichols, and we're moving forward with that. We're proud of our education with our coaches and administrators in the region, concussion. It's just so many neat things that are going on at this time. We're proud of our comprehensive program. If we can help you at Thibodeau Regional, let us know.
Well, we certainly appreciate the partnership that we formed with this show. You guys have been great. And Coach DuPont, the great thing is, even though it's week 10 and even though the football season's about to end, you guys don't stop with just football.
Oh, no. We right now, we're in volleyball playoffs. And today, Coach Rod's at one of the volleyball games. And next thing you know, basketball's already started with the Hall of Fame games. And then we got soccer.
There's no doubt. And Mayfield was talking about the Wellness Center, which is not even built yet. It's upcoming, and the word that rings true is tradition. Tradition not only at West St. John, but soon to be the tradition of sports medicine and excellence at Thibodeau Regional Medical Center. Guys, thanks so much. It's time for us to take another break. But as we do so, we really want to give some credit out to an East St. John football, Xavier Lewis, the first player since we've been doing the website in 5 years to be headed to the U.S. Army All-American Bowl. Guys, yep.
Great job.
Here's his jersey presentation.
It is my privilege and honor to announce that Xavier Lewis has been selected as a 2015 U.S. Army All-American. Xavier embodies the characteristics and values of an Army strong soldier, and we're proud to have him on our team. Xavier, on behalf of the Secretary and Chief of Staff of the United States Army, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the U.S. Army All-American Bowl Class of 2015.
I feel it's an award for everything I work for, and I don't know. I mean, it's just, I thank God for it. I did it for my mom, and she did 20 years in the service, so I felt it'd be a reward for me and her if I played in this Army Bowl.
I couldn't be more proud of Xavier. He's worked very hard to get here. I've been his biggest cheerleader, so to be here with him right now, it just warms my heart. I'm trying to get him used to all the attention, but you know, he kind of shies away from it. But he's a humble person, a loving person, caring. He's my hero.
It's special. I mean, it culminates with the talents of Xavier Lewis. That's one thing, but it culminates with our seniors, our football team, our senior class, our school, our community. I mean, it's a whole 9-yard thing. I mean, we're so excited about this. It's very special to all of us.
Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood. Because we're based in Louisiana, with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Be sure to contact your East St. James Parish Farm Bureau agency at 225-869-5433. 5433. Real service, real people. The Sports Pub and Grill in Destrehan has it all. A great place to watch the game, daily drink specials, and you won't believe the food. From our fresh 10-ounce burgers, fully loaded baked potatoes, and great salads too, like taco salad and grilled chicken. Need something to rinse it down with? How about one of our refreshing daiquiris? A great atmosphere for the whole family. Just a few miles west of the airport. The Sports Pub and Grill, 3001 Ormond Boulevard in Destrehan.
Realty Executives, where the experts are. The best agents are the most professional and knowledgeable. The best agents are executives. Realty Executives, serving New Orleans and all surrounding communities. Now with offices in Metairie, New Orleans, Mandeville, Marrero, and Destrehan. Realty Executives, where the experts are.
Welcome back to the Loop, Wingery and Sports Company. It's now our favorite part of the show. We get to meet the players, cheerleaders, coaches, and we're going to start with number one. Where else would you want to start with Lamar Baudouin?
My name is Lamar Baudouin. I play running back and I'm a junior.
And he scored a couple touchdowns against St. John.
My name is Ryan Cannon. I'm number 56 and I'm a junior.
We even have cheerleaders.
My name is Candace Russo. I'm a senior and I'm a cheerleader and a volleyball player.
My name is Lauren Valdez. I'm a trainer and I'm a sophomore.
Hello, my name is Markel Francois and I'm a junior, class of 2016.
Hi, Nalan Taylor, Spanish teacher at West St. John High School.
Spanish teacher.
Reina Valdez, I'm in 5th grade.
And she's the coach's daughter.
Skip Lamont, West St. John assistant football coach. Go Ram.
Coach Lamont gets into it on the sidelines too. I've seen him in action. Let's get some more players.
I'm Austin Alexander, running back, sophomore.
Morel Bartholomew, senior wide receiver.
Oh! No. Hey, let's get it! Let's go! Let's go!
Morel, what would an outright district championship mean to you?
Everything, because it's my senior year.
Good luck to you.
Trey Nathan, number 10, senior defensive back.
Trey, did you take it easy on St. John and Plaquemine this week? Did you, you hurt anybody?
I think me and Edgard did catch somebody slipping, but, you know, it's just football. It happens.
Dejon Taylor, number 10, I'm a senior, outside linebacker.
Offensive coordinator, Chris Peters.
I think we still have a lot of work to do to get to that ceiling where we're producing points every drive. Because, you know, in the playoffs, points come at a premium. You really don't know how many possessions you're going to get per game. You got to be able to score points.
You have averaged over 50 points a game the last 3 times you played White Castle. Do you expect that kind of output again on Friday?
I do, because that's what I expect out of my guys. You know, defense gets stops, we score points. And to be honest, I think it's going to be a fast-paced game. They're a fast team, so they're either going to score quick or give the ball up, and, you know, we do the same. So hopefully we get 10, 12 possessions, and we score 8 out of those 12, and they're looking at another 50.
Keep up the good work. Good luck.
Will do. Thanks.
Kiana Miller. I'm a sophomore at West St. John High.
Hi, I'm Jaquisha. I'm a sophomore at West St. John High.
Hi, I'm Kiara Miller, and I'm a senior at West St. John High.
And what is your name, cutie?
Zion Ariel Edwards.
And what is your name?
Kennedy Ann Miller.
How old are you girls?
6.
And who's your favorite football team?
West St. John High School.
Good answer. West St. John High School, and we're going to close out the show right where we started. Not only do we have head coach Robert Valdez, but Adair Alexander. Come on over here, the owner of this establishment. How has the restaurant been going? You've done a fabulous job with this place. I mean, the energy level's great. The food's even better.
The communities came out and really enjoyed it and supported it, so we've been doing a pretty good job, and we ask that they continue, and we'll be here.
Adair, what do you want people to know about the Loop Wingery and Sports Company? Again, right next door to the courthouse here in Edgard.
Same as before. The atmosphere is family-oriented. Everything about the town is represented in the restaurant itself. The food, the personalities, the people, everything is about Edgard. So we want to say thank you again, and we ask that y'all continue to support. I also want to give a special shout out to a friend of mine that's dealing with something. Her son is going into surgery. We chose tonight for the taping of the show and one of our bigger grossing days to support her cause and try to help her with something that she's going through in her personal life. So I want to say thank you to the community for coming out tonight and supporting her, and we ask that y'all continue to do so.
Excellent, excellent. It's a feel-good story, and it's a feel-good kind of place. You've done a great job, and this guy's done a nice job as well. Last question, what do you want people to know about the Rams heading into the Week 10 and a chance for an outright district title?
Well, I just want them to come out, pack the stands. I want them to rally behind
group of young men. They've been doing everything they're supposed to do. They've been working hard, and I just want us to gas up the cars and let's get ready to take the show on the road.
Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have highlights of your game week 10. That's going to put a wraps on River Parish football from the Loop Wingery and Sports Company in Edgard with Robert Valdez and this whole Rams community. Thanks so much for watching River Parish football. Good night, everyone.